What's up, dudes and dudettes? It's your man Evan B, broadcasting live from the Butt Cave, and tonight I have a very special unboxing and review for you. I got my hands on, early, a couple more Star Wars blasters. I won't go ahead and divulge in this video how exactly I got my hands on this stuff early release, but suffice to say, pretty much everything that I wanted from the new line of Star Wars stuff, including the lightsaber blaster and the Death Trooper blaster, and now this guy here. I have gotten everything that I wanted for Force Friday, and I've got it all before Force Friday. So here's my getting stuff early dance. But I also got a hold of the Captain Cassian Andor blaster, and there'll be another review for that. But I just have got to get my grubby little paws on this guy right here. This is the Srgt. Erso. Yeah, I'm not good with the names yet, but we're talking about a Star Wars film that's not out for another 3 or 4 months. So, what we have here, it looks to be to me and to you know, the Peckin folk on the internet boards, that this is a Stryfe reshell. We've got a stock attachment point and a front barrel attachment point, which I think is probably the most exciting thing about this being a new Star Wars blaster. The MSRP on this was around 50 bucks, so it's a very expensive Stryfe if that's all she is. But we also have some other cool stuff that's going on. We're getting sounds and lights from pulling the trigger. So if you got to pay $50 for a branded blaster, this being a Star Wars branded blaster, the fact that it's got those extra goofies, you know, makes the fact that you're buying a reshell all that much more exciting, at least in my mind. And this little word right here, this little phrase, this Star Wars, man, you could sell me, I don't know, a bottle of ketchup while I was wearing white gloves, as long as it said Star Wars, and I'd be a happy camper. The back of the package doesn't tell us a whole lot. We don't have any of the other blasters in the series, though I suspect as these become more readily available and the multiple releases happen, you'll eventually get a package that kind of advertises the other products. But being that this is the first run, you know, I get why the package is a little sparse. This is another blaster in the Glow Strike line, which seems to be a theme amongst these new Star Wars blasters. The Death Trooper blaster also makes sounds and lights up, and what the whole Glow Strike thing is you've got glow-in-the-dark darts and LEDs that are going to charge those darts so that when you fire them, they glow. It makes for a really cool effect. I've always been a big fan of that effect, and the fact that the NERF is getting back to it means that there's going to be a lot more glow-in-the-dark darts available, and so we have those options to have those glow-in-the-dark tracers at the bottom of our mags, and also, you know, the ability to acquire those glow-in-the-dark darts for a variety of projects. So I've got my handy-dandy Gerber tool. Let's go ahead and just crack on into this bad boy. Or I guess, being that this is a ladies blaster, this bad girl. Ooh, it's heavy. One of the things that I really liked about the new Star Wars branded stuff, and I assume it's because it all makes sounds and they want to be able to show off the sounds in the store, this stuff all comes with batteries. So right off the rip, I know that there's 4 AA's in here that I don't have to replace yet, and I probably won't replace for this unboxing, because I know this hasn't sat on the shelf very long at all, and you know, the batteries haven't been worn down too much yet. We've got a all clear 6-mag that also comes in the package. We've got some destructions here, and we've also got, it looks like, some Star Wars branded darts, which I think I can probably get into without mangling this package. Sorta. And that's everything that comes with this, unless we've got something, you know, sometimes they tuck a little advert on the inside. But, alright, cool. So, I got my 6 glow-in-the-dark darts that are going to fit into our 6-mag very easily, very well, just mo fine. And let's pop this bad boy into that blaster. Ooh, man, right off the bat, I can tell you this is a very comfortable blaster. It's heavy. Heavy is good. It means if it does not work, you can always hit him with it. The profile of the blaster is just super cool. We're looking at something that's super thin. I wonder, honestly, probably not as thick as a Stryfe. Let's double check that. But yeah, if you look at the profiles on these blasters, your Stryfe's running a little thicker than that. So that's pretty cool. Although that Stryfe is pretty gussied up. So let's be more fair, and we'll grab an ungussied Stryfe. You know, that shows it off a little better. So much thinner profile, pretty cool. We've got a jam door here on the top. We've got a tactical rail that runs the better part of the length of the top, at least the middle section of it. I've got a hand grip on the front, which that's pretty sweet. Ooh, real quiet motor. So clearly for the competitive nerfer, you're going to want to upgrade the battery, but for most folks, that's probably going to be fine. All right, so I put the Recon Mark II stock on that, and that looks pretty cool right off the bat. Oh yeah. Great sounds, great feel, all around comfortable blaster. I'm sure there is a better stock. Let's see. Oh, would be F&B without dropping something. Let's try the Lightning Storm stock. That's gonna give you, I mean, that's really just built for an adult, man. All the things that make my Stryfe really nice and comfortable. This big foregrip, the extra length in the barrel, so that a big guy can really kind of grip a hold of it. So the foregrips, the worker stock. I mean, this really does in a single platform what a really highly, I don't know, modified is not the word, but you know, added to Stryfe. A lot of 3D printed parts and super stock kind of stuff to get that to be comfortable for a guy my size. And I really, that's the thing I love about my Stryfe is that it's just big enough for a guy like me to wield in a war setting and not feel like I'm choking up on stock, not feel like I'm holding something that's way too small for me. Okay, so what we're going to do now that we've taken a look at the blaster and shown off a couple of the perks, we'll take this over to the butt range and we'll fire off a couple darts, man. I think probably what I'll do is I'll load up an 18 mag so we can not only test this with, or you guys can see the elites that it came with, but then some knockoff darts as well. So 1 second, we'll movie magic up. All right, guys. So I've got my Star Wars Rogue One Stryfe reshell. I've got the butt range target set up down there. I loaded up a 18 mag. What I've got here is 6 elite darts, the ones that came with it. I've got 6 Vimit darts, which are a Chinese knockoff dart that is very similar to elite in the sense that it has the soft tips, so not like the FVJs or whatever. Then I also have 6 Buzzbee darts. So we're going to go ahead and fire through this 18 round mag at those targets down there and see how it performs. If we need to, I guess we've got the jam door here, but hopefully that won't be an issue. So as always, the butt range is about 20 feet. And let's go ahead and just pop off some shots. So it's going to bog down like through those elites into the Vimit darts. It definitely just started dropping off in range, and that's literally just putting the motors and the flywheels through too much work. So we definitely, with stock batteries and stock performance, we're going to have to let it just kind of rev. But from this distance, letting the blaster rev, it is, you know, having no trouble getting to that target and shooting relatively accurately. All right, what I've done now is I've turned off some lights so I can show off the glow off in these darts. So let's take some shots at the range. We'll give this a second to kind of charge these darts up. So you can see that's the LEDs on the inside that are going to charge the glow portion of the dart. Let's give her a blast. Oh, nice. So it's really doing the job. And that's it. Nice. All right, guys, so there you have it. A couple other things I wanted to touch on real quick that I figured out that I didn't go through at the beginning was this is your mag release, which is, I haven't decided yet if I feel like that's a good placement for a mag release or not. It seems kind of nice because it's, you know, that close. A little different from what I'm used to with my primary having the extended mag release lever that I have on my Stryfe. You know, I'm kind of used to flicking that bean, so to speak. So if I were to use this for any kind of, I don't know, extreme play, it's going to take me a minute to get used to it. You notice with that 18 round mag, just hitting that button, gravity dropped it. It's not, the 6 mag is obviously not heavy enough to do that, but you know, there you go. All right, guys, so this is, I'm super excited about this blaster. This is a cool blaster. I like it. I like the size, the weight. Clearly, it's going to benefit from popping some make test battle motors into it and wiring it up for a lipo. But just fresh out of the package, man. Even with the MSRP, me as a Star Wars collector and a Star Wars fan, those of you guys who know my channel know what a big Star Wars geek I am. And if you'll look, I mean, I have I kind of sprinkled my background with a lot of my Star Wars blasters, but it's an ongoing Star Wars blaster collection that includes some real gems if you pay attention if you paid attention to my channel in the past. So you know, this is a welcome addition. I'm super stoked to have it in my hands finally. I got to get it a couple days early, and so you guys will get to see this this review and make the decision for yourself if you want to go get in line on Thursday night for Force Friday. You know, that's 24 hours away from now. So yeah, I got this early. I'm still probably going to go stand in line Force Friday, just if anything else for the spectacle of it, because I'm that kind of geek. But I can highly recommend this Stryfe reshell in the Rogue One line. So that's my review. Guys, this is Evan B saying peace and hair grease. Thank you so much for watching. Be nice to one another. Come check out our Facebook group. It's facebook.com/group/EvanBNerf. Also, go check out some of my partner channels, the OCNerf.com. Go check out Fallow from Blono Nerf, Mr. Drac, Mr. J Nerf, Bobololo, Nerf Blaster Emporium, Duke Wintermall. I've got Containment Crew Productions up there too. These are all guys that I've met that I like, that are part of the NIC, that I would highly recommend you going and checking out their stuff. You won't regret it. If you like my content, these are the guys that do it way more pro than me. All right, guys, have a great night. Much love, and may the Force be with you. Sergeant Jin Erso. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Woo! What? Y'all don't like the squeaky chair? You don't like the squeaky chair? Yeah, squeaky chair. Squeaky chair. No! I'll never rule the universe with you! Womp 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 womp.